currency, you get to, and they look at it that create social finance, social security code for our, and you have created it. So from the day we are independent, and they suffer on your social security.
Even from now, even from onset.
But about the independence, free country, what like that. So my wife being everybody, mama, that's another thing. And because I'm a company, program Baba, can Katawa Yoruba try to read the model for another thing I already the language you want. Tabad in the country while they to buy the land or our best in Yoruba, the schools and go businesses and farms and everything will be in Yoruba land. So that within 1 week we have become a fully Yoruba speaking country. I want to then share one share. Not so quick introduce one by but they are working very hard at it. And they have gone very, very far. So, Tabane country one, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know you are to come. The whole of state business, then and that will be independent country straight away. Look at our around. But only we Yoruba can achieve this kind of pro-action, planning before and putting things down long before you reach the burden.
Social security code. Global and Oodua.
Yeah, we need a social security code. We need our own currency. We need to use our own language. And our country will be here very soon. Nigeria don't forget me of my reason. No, understand. I'm a historian. We pay countries don't want any part of themselves to break away. But she will come up from the people poor, people come out of Shema, what is the whole country. Nigeria has ceased existing really. All the sections of Nigeria are now fighting one another. Tí o bá kì í ṣe pé àwa Yorùbá a mọ bá ṣe hùwà ara wa, a maintain dignity wa, àwa náà ti máa bá àwọn nation mìíràn jà. Àti máa bá wọn jà. For instance, àwọn Fúlàní tó wá sílẹ̀ wa, a ò hate wọn. Àwọn Yorùbá hate Fúlàní. A kàn sọ fún Fúlàní lè wá jọba lórí wa. Lè wá gba ilẹ̀ wa. Kẹ́ni ó fi dilẹ̀ sí yìí. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́fẹ́ dárúgbà sílẹ̀ àti rúgbà sílẹ̀ wa. Àdúgbò pé federal government tún fẹ́ ṣe
wọ́n ti ṣe stock ministry livestock
ministry of livestock. That's what
yes, I said it. Wọ́n máa ní káwọn Fúlàní wá sílẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́ lọ máa mú ilẹ̀. Kọ́ lọ máa da màlúù bẹ̀. Àwa Yorùbá àjẹ́ ara nǹkan ká fi sọ pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ àjẹ́ sí Nàìjíríà nìyẹn kí Nàìjíríà máa ṣe tiẹ̀ káwọn máa ṣe tiẹ̀. Kankan ò lè wá ṣe livestock ministry
nílẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Ní villages wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kò ní ṣe ṣe àwọn èèyàn wa ò ní gbà. Àwa òfin ṣoníjà gidigan pọ̀ tó bá ní ìlú yẹn.
Fùràlà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹsà àdìkan náà.
Àwa ò ní gbà o. Kankan ò lè wá ṣe livestock ministry.
màálùú máa di ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Ẹnìkankan ò lè wá ṣe livestock ruga. Any village in Yoruba land, come on, ṣe sọ. Kán kúkú lè gbàgbé àwọn Yorùbá ìwọ́n ti kúrò Nàìjíríà ẹ̀jẹ̀ àfi wọ́n sílẹ̀ kan máa ṣe tó bá yá àlẹ́ kúrò lágbára ọ̀nà. Àbá gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì kankan jà o. Fact wọ́n ló tó rí ẹni bá máa burú pèsè ẹ̀kọ́ ara ẹni ló yẹ ká lọ́wọ́. Rárá o.
Ọ̀rọ̀ àgbà ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwa Yorùbá kọ́lá wa máa bá láíláí. Never tó bá ní difficulty duty wa ní láti help ẹ. Ṣùgbọ́n kó jọ kó gbà. Kó gbọ́ràn pé àwọn tó gbé òun sọ pé wọn kì í ṣe Nàìjíríà mọ́. Àwa ò kì í ṣe Nàìjíríà mọ́. Àwa ò ní bàjá tó bá dẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ bàjá á di fẹ́ díẹ̀ o. Ṣùgbọ́n àwa ò kì í ṣe Nàìjíríà. Nǹkan tiwa tá a bá ń ṣe tá a bá ní kẹ́ fún wa láyè fún wa láyè. Èkéní ẹlẹ́ẹ̀dá life stock ministry ẹ̀ máa kó wá sílẹ̀ kó má bàa dìgbò. Nígbà káwọn máa bá gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ọmọ tiwa jà. Torí tí a bá rà ń bá ṣẹ́kálẹ̀ kó fẹ́ dá kíní kan bọ̀ wá sílẹ̀ yóò bá tá a bá bàjá sí bí àbá bí àbá kan lára wà jáde. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ́ kó má kó wá rárá kó má sí jọ. Èkejì, akọ̀lẹ́tà sí president wípé nǹkan báyìí la fẹ́ ká jókòó pé kí president kó yan àwọn tó máa ṣojú ìjọba Nàìjíríà. Àwa náà yan àwọn tó máa ṣojú wa káwọn tó kó máa ṣe negotiation kò dá wa lóhùn. Nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí pé àwa akọ̀lẹ́tà tó lè jù yẹn lọ. Àádẹ́ fi gbogbo ayé láti jẹ́rìí sí. Kò ní jẹ́ lẹ́tà láàárín àwa àti president nìkan. Àjẹ́ lẹ́tà tó kọjá president. Òun ló fà á o. Tó bá dá wa lóhùn láti ní láti ṣe lóyún. Àfẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan tó inconvenience rárá. Ṣùgbọ́n tó kó máa ti wá sí nǹkan. Ìgbé àwọn kórúgà pọ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá báyìí. Ìgbé àwọn ní ẹgbẹ́ ní something ní ìṣòro tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá dá àpè ìdọ́sùn máa dá. Tẹ́ ẹ bá kó wá àdìyà. Àdìjọ kọ̀ọ̀kan o. Secondly, pé akọ̀lẹ́tà ẹ̀ dá wa lóhùn yìí. Nǹkan tó máa kẹ́yìn ó lè jẹ́ tó máa ju ìjọba Nàìjíríà lára o. Àwa máa kúrò Nàìjíríà yóò máa not force us to stay Nàìjíríà. You can't not. Àti dé point yẹn pé àwa ò fi ṣe Nàìjíríà mọ́ mentally and psychologically we are no longer part of Nigeria. We are no longer part of the disruption of Nigeria. We are no longer part of the Koikimedia who live at Canada to connect and go up in Africa. Or you where you go to Hawaii and go up in Kidnap. The Sophie Kadoko, àwọn obìnrin wa gbogbo máa fọ́n síta lọ máa ṣe beggars. Pé àti Nàìjíríà ló èbó nìyẹn. We have materially, psychologically, spiritually moved out of Nigeria. Fún wa láyè jẹ́ ká kúrò. That's all. Nǹkan tá à ń sọ ní. So àwọn preparations wọ̀nyí, àwa ti ń ṣe o. Kìí dẹ̀ ṣe pé à ń ṣe ní kọ̀ọ̀kọ̀, à ń ṣe pamọ́ o, à ń ṣe kí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ ní o. Yes, à ti ń ṣètò kọ́rẹ́sì ti wà. À ti ń ṣètò báwọn ọmọ wa ti máa fi Yorùbá language kọ̀wé. Ní gbogbo àti báńkì ó jẹ́ pé Yorùbá language ló máa dé báńkì tó máa sọ̀rọ̀. Náà máa fi ṣe àkáǹtì ẹsẹ̀. Ọmọ máa lọ sí school Yorùbá language náà máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. So kò sọ̀rọ̀ English mọ́. Nílẹ̀ England English ni wọ́n kì í fi language mìíràn ṣe ìjọba jọ̀wọ́. Wọ́n kì í ṣe the Germans speak German. They don't speak any other language to run their country. So why should we be speaking another language to run our country? We cannot speak English language. We are going to be speaking the Yoruba language from day one. Our preparations we are going to be spending Yoruba money, our Yoruba currency from the next morning. Where are the social security code from the next morning? Everybody has a social security. That's it. So we let the world know we are not doing it in hiding. We are not hiding anything. We are not doing it secretly. We are not doing it under a table. We are doing it in the face of the entire world. It's very clear. We have made up our mind. We are 60 million Yoruba people in Nigeria. Àwọn kan ní ìgbà tí Biafra náà fi ṣe Biafra níjọ́ yẹn wọ́n make mistake ni. Tí wọ́n bá make mistake wọ́n ti gba country wọn yá. Kí ni wọ́n tún wá cross ìlú Alájà wá sí Bẹ́ndẹ̀ tí wọ́n tún wá pọ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ibi tí wọ́n ti dàrú mọ́ wara wọn lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn. Tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn àmì tó ń bọ̀ láti náà tó gba Nsukka tó gba Makurdi jáde sí Nsukka àwọn Ìgbò ti stop wọn. Wọ́n ti stop wọn effectively. They were no longer able to continue southward. Àwọn fún wa lọ gbọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ àwọn èèyàn wa kó máa bọ̀ by the banks of the river Niger jáde sí ìdá nílẹ̀ àwọn ìdá nílẹ̀ àwọn ìgàlà wá sí sàlẹ̀ wá sí Onitsha wọ́n dé Onitsha wọ́n wá try láti lọ from Onitsha east towards Enugu. Àwọn Ìgbò stop wọn ní ìlú kékeré kàtàkùn ní Abáàgànà just east of Onitsha and destroy their army completely. Oh yeah. Àdánwò gbogbo àwọn kan wọn táǹkì wọn kan tó kó bọ̀dọ̀ bàjẹ́ síbẹ̀ tó wà pẹ́ for years àdánwò àtàdúgbò. Abáàgànà nílùú yẹn jẹ́ wọ́n ti gba ìlú wọn sílẹ̀ then. Federal government army can to one try to cross the Niger from Onitsha to Asaba by the river under Burush Mohammed. He was the commander. And we crossing the other side, 1 feet of 4 large numbers of, including Yoruba boys, died in that battle. And they stopped them. So they've already protected their country. Under no support, no power in Black Africa can subdue us to our right. No, they go to bell, no, Lagbara to bell, once you bear any of you, one they were right. And they defended their country effectively. If you turn to America, and your duty was war.
Costly mistake.
If you turn to one make a mistake, you will cross one. Wọ́n gba ìjọba bẹ́ndẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́kọ́ parí èdèsìtì wọ́n wá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àti débi àlẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ sí ìwájú sí wọ́n wá ń bọ̀ wọ́n wá dé ọ̀rẹ́ wọ́n gba ọ̀rẹ́ wọ́n wá plan wípé àwọn kan lọ south Òkìtìpupa. Wà ekele nǹkan ìjà àwọn tó ń gbé lọ sí Òkìtìpupa ó wà ní kọ́nà ní junction ní sèyàn bá kọjá ọ̀rẹ́ tó ń lọ sí Òkìtìpupa àlọ́ wò ń bẹ. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn lọ sí Òkìtìpupa wọ́n fẹ́ lọ gba Òkìtìpupa as a major Yoruba town in the south. Then àwọn kan náà ń kúrò láti wá sí Ifẹ̀ from Ọ̀rẹ́ through Oodua.
Kọjá yìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, then the main army wa prepare láti wá straight to Lagos through the boat Ṣàgámù to Lagos. Ká ní wọn ṣerú gbogbo wọn yẹn. Have their country. That was the mistake that. So, ìgbà tán dẹ̀ ni wọ́n tán dẹ̀ fẹ́ gba Yorùbá nation bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ti gba bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ tó tẹ̀lé wa. Wọ́n dẹ̀ náà fẹ́ gba Yorùbá state because ní Yorùbá state láti jẹ́ gbà yìí. Governor Adebanji as our governor. And Lagos state méjì sáré gbà yìí. Okay. So, if I would have stand up and say, let's go over in Yoruba. They belong to Yoruba state and Lagos state. I want to have to go back on my head. So, they can defend their land. Yeah. I was with Baba. But to finalize the statement, many of us from Ife were with him. you people of the Yoruba state, of Western state, and Lagos state, you must now arise and defend your land. And Gawan now don't I think tell people can recruit to Yoruba boys into the army. Because I will lay the army officers there and listen them. Meeting the Yoruba leaders of thought, meeting of Yoruba leaders of thought in Badan. I'm not sure if I will you can recruit àwọn to was army. How about allowing them to defend the Betua? How northern soldiers are one day were coming to see the Odawa because our northern politicians in South Africa know they are already in control of the Western region. Because their soldiers were there, but 36,000 of them were in Yoruba land. We were holding meet and Baba called us suffering that one. We pay and call our soldiers not school on the level. Can they recruit our money? Can they defend the level? Our soldiers, the northern soldiers who are there were best in both. One fellow. There was one night, there was one terrible night. And so on. Yes, we were all in Ibadan. And we were preparing to defend the city of Ibadan against the invasion. We were planning how to defend the city of Ibadan. Ojuku stop, no change occupy Bende. Occupy Yoruba land. If you go to the Molowan, if you tea or not, you want to one land here. Yeah, be turned on to what you land here. Moment like you back in Baba, so sorry for me. General Akintoye, now the Oodua reform, you know, those said he was a major, he was a general at the time. Only Kia and the Kwam, okay, people for register general mobilization. I want you back on fancy Tane and live number. One day enrolled, one day they were educated young people, products of the free education program. Easy that they call combine the age and teach them how to use it. So within a week, we want to come on how to become soldier. They were already educated. Again, I will tell you tomorrow. I'm just coming back at the emotion about because so sorry and you'll be met because he was a man in charge. Jump on my say about to another training and turn them into soldiers to an army within a short time. Lower of defeat. That's all. So, well, now I go back to our can defeat our off. I want to defend our Chiwa against me, and let Chiwa against me. Let your one born, I want to say to them, or pay one born. I want to pay for India. Now, University of Ife, sorry, I'm a paper number. Sorry, Nigerians don't like Yoruba people. They are creating Yoruba, a powerful, great Yoruba university. So they were coming to that university. Okay, how can that go for the university number? So, I don't know what I'm doing, but I think everyone, let them join. So, when we say ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá jẹ́ ká kẹ́rù wa ká kúrò Nàìjíríà ká ṣe country tiwa lọ́dọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mi ò yé o ìfẹ́nẹ̀t kò yé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ but irú mi mo ní duty láti sọ fún mi kí ló fà kí la ṣe ní 1962 tó fi wá disrupt religion wa tó declare emergency tó suspend the constitution wa tó suspend the elected government wa tó gbé bàbá wa sẹ́wọ̀n why because we were too well advanced. More advanced than the other parts of Nigeria. They didn't want to accept it. They didn't want it. They are a threat to the unity of Nigeria. Therefore, we must subdue them. That's all. Our British at our federal government, Nigeria, no persuade Akintoye to turn against our law. Àwọn adájọ́ wọn kéékèèké àmọ́ Akíntọ́lá ọ̀dẹ̀ láìkí ẹ̀ gan ni sọ́dún lè ta gbọ́ pé ó ti wá tán lè gẹ̀ẹ́sì àwọn èèyàn ẹ̀ tó ìwádìí ọ̀rẹ́ àwọn Fúlàní tí àwọn àdúgbò lọ àìwá kọ́wọ́ fún ọwọ́ kọ́nù ẹ̀ nígbàdàn. That's how he lost us. Nígbàdàn ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó ṣe ìrànyàn ní 1963 tó padà sílé ó ṣe ìrànyàn káàkiri wípé kan arànyàn abáró èmi wọ̀nyí lọ báró David ọ̀kẹ́ lọ báró Adégbọ̀nmírè lọ bá kínní kan. Ẹ̀ka tí mo sọ fáwọn tó rán wá ní pé wọ́n ní kò dá bá gbogbo wa ṣe tán ní gbèsè wọn ní. We did not reject him. He rejected us. Òun ló reject wa. And that's the truth. So we have lost enough in Nigeria also. Little long. When Gbàdán kó wa gbẹ pọ̀ mọ́ wọn ní 1914 kò tí ì yé wa. Wọ́n rí lára àwọn bàbá wa náà gbà ní tán ti kàwé tán sọ pé má jẹ́ àjọ ìní wọn. Lọ́ọ̀yà Sapara William.
Okay, Sapara.
That's our first lawyer, the first black lawyer in Africa. Ó ní ẹ má jẹ́ àjọ ìní àtẹ̀sára wọn. But the Yoruba attitude ní ibẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ti ṣe wá àti dáǹtì wa jẹ́ ká kó di dáàní lọ kó di dáàní náà wọn.
Oh my God.
Nǹkan tó ti wá dé Nàìjíríà nìyẹn. Nígbà tí Lugard yẹ gbùrùgbùrù káàkiri tó lóun fẹ́ ṣe amalgamation ní 1913. There was an argument in Lagos because in Lagos ni most educated people Yoruba people wà. Àìsí àwọn kan sọ ẹ má jẹ́ àjọ ìní wọn tábà ní ká jọ ìwọ̀n kẹsọ pé àwọn kan ṣe ká jẹ́ British colony lọ́tọ̀.
If at all.
Àti bàbá di British colony. Kákòókò ṣe British colony. Colony and Protectorate of Lagos. Là ń jẹ́ ńgbà yẹn from 1906. Colony and Protectorate of kákòókò máa jẹ́ yẹn ká máa ṣe tiwa lọ káwọn náà máa ṣe tiwọn lọ. Àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló dáhùn pé àwa Yorùbá lọ́lọ́run fi rán láti help àwọn Yorùbá. Àwọn nǹkan tí àwa mọ̀ ń ṣe àwọn yòókù mọ̀ ń ṣe wọn lè ẹ̀bà mọ̀ ń ṣe àtàbà lọ help wọn. Báàgì lára Nàìjíríà nìyẹn.
Oh my God.
So bó ṣe jẹ́ ó tó jẹ́ àti ṣe àwọn tá a lè ṣe láti help Nàìjíríà. Òun náà lè ṣe fàárọ̀ jáde kúrò tán tó kúrò lọ́gbà tó lọ help the Nigerian government láti organize the economy of the world. Tá a jagun for 30 months wọn yàwó kò sí country kan tó ṣe rú ẹ̀ ní this world. Ẹ jagun for 30 months and ṣe fàárọ̀ ó make sure pé Nigerians never borrow a dime from anybody. Àtúnṣe yàtọ̀ àtúnwákó pàtì jọ láti ní UPS. Bàbá wa tún wá kó àjọ àtúnwákó. Wọ́n ló tíjọ́ tí bàbá wa bá wa ní Ifẹ̀. Well, Nigeria's gone all the way down, but we can lift it up. Àwa Yorùbá ló lè yẹ kó lift. Àwa la lè lift. That's the basic put together into by the unity part of Nigeria. Yeah. and we put together a program of national development. Anybody really anywhere in Africa. But the British didn't want our father to rule Nigeria because some people there that's all. Once you get to federal government, military government, public election against one in 1979. So that's our situation in Nigeria. We are a different kind of people. We are a different kind of people. And it is time we manage our own affairs and let other people manage theirs. To buy let it only the help, and the spirit that will help. To buy let it only fair help, don't need the help of without any question at all. But we are not part of Nigeria. So that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Madam, sir. Baba wa jo, eba wa gbe kini FCC okay. For the Yoruba people to see. That's our social security code. That's the major purpose why we are here. And the arm of Army Orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá tá à ń pè ní coat of arm lédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì. Àmì Orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá tó wí pé ìṣọ̀kan òmìnira àti tẹ̀síwájú. Bàbá ẹ pẹ́ fún wa.
Thank you, sir.
Òmìnira ní ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa tẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo.
Take care. Hello? Yeah. Commissioner.
Orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá ní kíákíá.
Can I just name my program show? Okay. All right. My life now. All right. Hey, please. No. Please, my program. All right, later. Please. I've been on here. Oh, God. Jokula just me. Grandma mi ló máa ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìjọ tó bá kú ló máa ní ìsinmi. Ṣé kò sí ìsinmi kankan lẹ́nu ìwẹ̀? Ní àkàbà sọ fún ẹ pé ìsinmi kan ń bẹ. It's when you die you have that ìsinmi. So sí kankan tó ń pè ní ìsinmi. I've been so busy látàárọ̀ yẹn doing a lot of my editing and all that and so many calls. Problems ti pọ̀ jù. Nigeria with all these problems, and if anybody is thinking that you can resolve all these problems, wasting your bloody hell time, but a lot of you Erotiba Nigeria, just everybody like lies, live in denial about fixing Nigeria for them fix. Nigeria going to really fix. Nigeria going to really fix. How are you going to fix a country that can't fix itself? Nigeria already fix it. If you fix in Nigeria. Oh no, if you go fix in Nigeria. Oh no, look at Baba Jare. The count all of them not we. I don't know about my fish show. But she lot number. It's not easy. Senior àjò kan tó kéré. Sí ìrìn àjò kan tó kéré. Mo monitor gbogbo nǹkan àwọn ìwọ̀n táwọn pé nǹkan gbóná gan ní UK látàánú rẹpẹtẹ. Mo fẹ́ brief wa lórí one or two things tí mo tún pick after that party program lẹ́ǹkan. I picked a couple of things regarding the riots and many other things that are brewing up in UK. I'm sure if you're following me on Twitter, you will have seen some of my posts. I will continue to post, lately after we had the broadcast. Say, I was sort of nípa àwọn Irish lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Mo realize pé I've been telling you about Bangladesh for some days now. If you are really following this platform, mo ń sọ nípa Bangladesh, that there is some kind of problem brewing up in Bangladesh. And let's first go to that news. It's too much paperwork. Okay, we go along, can see. So I can see Bangladesh. Bangladesh, for over a couple of weeks now, or days rather, there's been a lot of student protest. And kí ni wọ́n protest fún? Àti pé kí ló fa this protest. This whole program is just 1 hour. I just wanted to show Akintoye live from Masbi and the Yonkan and àwọn tó wà ní Benin. So kókó fi pé 1 hour because I'm still busy here in my office doing some other few stuff that needs to be done. So let me give you the some of what is happening in Bangladesh. Then in tó bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ìlú kan, the way it works is that, as an example, if the protests in Nigeria start, for example, and they get very hot, I don't know how hot, there will be many Nigerians that will come out. You'll probably go to your embassy and you will be doing all kind of things, asking for government of UK to intervene, just like we saw during the EndSARS. But the end result, nobody got it. So eventually it was just a waste of time. So interfaith protest, I don't know what you want to protest for, but we are not protesting. We want Yoruba nation. So Al Jazeera, police fire tear gas as Bangladesh protest against job quotas rage. Amnesty International, these are the headlines. Bangladesh witness testimony, video and photographic analysis. BBC, deadly unrest over job quotas grips Bangladesh. That was 2 days ago. The Guardian newspaper, 2 died and thousands are hurt in a crackdown as Bangladesh students protest. 16 hours ago, Mumbai Jawabinu. Okay, we'll go ahead and see. "16 hours ago, BBC, Bangladesh protest, students set state broadcast alight." I love that one. Let me read that one. I've talked about it for a few days, and the follow platform Prof. John Ogundele at program again. I've been giving you some kind of hints. We own Bononi Bangladesh for a couple of days now. It's extremely hot. Tibani hot. Oh, hot giddy. How hot Nigeria will be within the next few days. Just go and prepare yourself for whatever situation. I don't give a toss. I don't care. So that's my own position. My own position as an independent media, because the country is going through a lot of Kinidele Mamadou Solano. There's a lot of blood going on in Nigeria. It's too much blood all over the place, So let's read from the BBC. Bangladesh issues high security alert as deadly protests escalate. Koiki, protest on Nigeria here, blah, 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 blah. Look, nígbà tí mò ń sọ fẹ́yìn tẹ́ fẹ́ protest nísìn púpọ̀ nù yín ń wò mí báyìí ní 3 years ago à ń bẹ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ ṣe Yorùbá nation ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ fọwọ́ kún Yorùbá nation lójú yín nígbà yẹn a dàbí ọ̀tá àti enemy sí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín we were like people that tẹ́ fẹ́ gbó kódà ẹlòmíì tó bá possible tó bá yẹ pé ẹ ní opportunity tó bá yẹ pé rí irú àwa báyìí Ọlọ́run ló mọ ohun tí ẹ lè ṣe fún wa because ṣe ládàá bí enemy of the state kí ló ń ṣe bọ̀bọ́ yẹn náà àwọn kódà kò lóbi ni kò lẹ́ni tó ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ní oríṣiríṣi lẹ́sọ ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ń jàjàǹgbara bí ta ṣe ń jà you will take everything that people throw at you so gbogbo shade they throw at me then kò dírún kankan lára mi look adìẹ ti máa jẹ chicken mi mo fẹ́ tẹ̀sí lójú ni ó yẹ kí n lọ gbé wá sí bíbá but kó má di gbogbo ìgbà mo ti grill ẹ̀ ó wà nínú oven màá kàn fi wọ̀nyí kó kàn mọ̀ pé èmi máa ń like practical lórí program yìí practical làwa máa ń dì pẹ̀lú theory we love practical màá kàn fi wọ̀nyí ni so that kó má dàbí pé èmi dẹ̀ máa ń like kó grill kó kí gbogbo grill yẹn kó gbẹ yányá mo kàn ní fi mú gàrí sórí tí bá ka pieces mélòó ló wà nínú ẹ̀ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 mẹ́sàn-án àgbàlagbà gbọ́dọ̀ máa jẹ nǹkan kéékèèké kò wá ń ṣe pé màá wá jẹ gbogbo ẹ̀tàn lẹ́ẹ̀kan ó ṣì ń gbóná ó ti rẹ́dì ó yẹ kí n jẹun ni but mo ti mú custard màá post picture custard yẹn nínú ọ́fíìsì báyìí náà ni because a máa ń document picture ṣe ta bá ń ṣe so mo send ẹ̀ sí easy ní Miami màá post ẹ̀ later sórí adìyẹ yìí nísìn mo lè má tẹ̀rántí pé ó wà ń bẹ̀ torí custard tí mo mu ó ti hold ikùn aràn mi kò ní jẹ́ kébi pa mí in tó ń fẹ́ fa wàhálà ní Nàìjíríà tẹ́ ṣe fẹ́ jáde nísìn òun ni pé ebi ti dé hunger then kí ló máa ń fa hunger àti pé kí ni ìjọba láti ṣe because right now everybody kàn pariwo ẹ má bínú àní tán náà nílé wa ọ̀sán la wà so ẹni tó bá rí mi dáadáa kò sí nǹkan tí mo lè ṣe sí èmi náà save náà torí tí bá ní kẹ́ fún mi lówó nísìn ṣe ilẹ̀ máa sọ pé owó ni mo wá ń gbà ní gbogbo ìgbà so at least ẹ ṣáà ń rí mi mo lè máa charge phone ìyẹn normal a gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kí phone kó mọ́ mi lẹ́nu èmi ò sí Nàìjíríà ẹ̀yin ní wọ́n náà kan wà ní band A iná yín máa ń jó lọ ṣùkùṣùkùṣùkùṣùkù ojoojúmọ́ láwọn fámílì mi pè mí pé ẹ̀gbọ́n réètì tí náà fi ń jó pẹ̀lú band A yìí ǹjẹ́ àní sọ fún wọn pé kọ́ múná yìí lọ can you imagine kí Nàìjíríà máa sọ pé kọ́ múná lọ pé because réètì tí náà yẹn fi ń jó ó ti ń pọ̀ jù ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin yẹn wa ṣe láìkì aṣọ tí mo wọ̀ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní diaspora ni ọ̀tẹ́ bá láìkẹ̀ ẹ kàn sí mi mo lẹ́nu tó máa bá yín rán aṣọ tó yẹ pé tẹ́yìn gan bá tẹ́ bá wọ̀ lọ sí party ní Maryland ní àwọn òbí tó ti wà ní summer nísìn mo ń polówó ọjà fẹ́ ní body but eléyìí personal tailor mi ni fashion designer mi tí ó ti wà tipẹ́tipẹ́ so tẹ́ bá kàn sí mi mo fẹ́ kẹ́ máa rí orí olókun yẹn sọ ẹ jẹ́ move nǹkan around jàre ẹ move nǹkan because ráṣọ yẹn tí mo wọ̀ dáadáa níbi tí mo ṣe gbé sí tí mo gbé kámẹ́rà ìṣọ́ jẹ́ ń gbélé báyìí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ máa rí dáadáa ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà níbí báyìí mo kí gbogbo wa o mo lè mi ní máa sọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà tó bá ń gbọ́ Nàìjíríà wàá kọ́ máa pòṣe ni pé Koiki má ti sọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ò lẹ́ ń pọ́nlé but torí àwọn kan wọ́n wà adamant ìyá ti bá wọn lára mu so tó bá sọ fún wọn wá ní kí ni Koiki ń sọ tó jẹ́ nǹkan kan ìyá ti bá wọn lára mu so n fẹ́ kẹ́ máa rí n tí mo wọ̀ torí ó wà very very important ó dàbẹ́ yẹn at least ṣẹ́rí orí olókun ni n tó ń dẹ́rù bá àwọn Kristẹni nìyẹn pé ǹjẹ́ pé kò ṣe pé ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ́ fi gbé wọlé Yorùbá báyìí ẹ̀sìn tẹ́ ráyè ṣe náà ní Christianity gbogbo ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ni wọ́n ń blò lójoojúmọ́ So mo kí gbogbo èèyàn wa tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa àti gbogbo ibi tí olúkálùkù yín ti ń gbọ́ mi. Mo kí àwọn tó ń bá wa ṣiṣẹ́ náà pé kò ní sú wa. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mobile studio ni àwa máa ń lò. Now, bí ṣe ń sọ lọ, a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Bangladesh. Ó ti gbóná gan níbẹ̀ yẹn. But in tó wá yà mí lẹ́nu ni pé kò yà mí lẹ́nu anyway, kò ṣe tí mo fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn. Ṣé rí àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ diaspora, we have a lot of influence back to our countries of origin. Báwa ṣe wà ní UK nísìn as Nigerians, because UK recognize wa as Yoruba country yet. So wọ́n kò recognize wa as Yoruba Nigerians, but Yoruba origin or Yoruba tribes or whatever they call us. So the Bangladesh community, nítorí pé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wèrè tó wà nílùú wọn lọ́hùn, gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì kò gbọ́ kò gbà náà ni wọ́n, àwọn bíi Africa náà ni, they are born bastard. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń go after the protesters, you know, taking them, imprisoning them and all that. So something I saw, ẹ mọ̀ pé Leeds là ń sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, all of a sudden mo tún wá rí pé wọ́n ní riot kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní London. Ibo ni Koiki wà tí gbogbo eléyìí ń ṣẹlẹ̀? But like I said, I've just been very busy. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ sórí Twitter padà. Bangladesh. Kódà, the whole of London yesterday, ní àdúgbò kan tó ń pè ní Whitechapel, woro, mo ṣe wà lórí tẹ́ntẹ́n tán ni. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ woro sí woro orí M1, kò sí ọgbọ́n ẹ̀, a lè escape ẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. If anybody say, kò ní sí woro, ó máa wà. Woro sí woro máa wà. Kákọ̀ prepare pé tó bá dé, ká gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ó dé náà ni. Torí pé àwọn olóṣèlú, they no go listen. Ẹran ọ̀yà ni wọ́n. And I'll tell you what, ọlọ́dẹ̀ ṣe, fóònù ni mo fi ń ṣe gbogbo broadcast, so màá play àwọn kankan jáde fún wa as well. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ fún yín ní some of what is happening. Eléyìí ní #protesters create chaos. Chaos tó ń sọ yẹn is a big word. Tó bá ń gbọ́ chaos, CHAOS. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wo English dictionary. Ẹ could be by lecture ni. So let's go and look for the meaning of the word
chaos.
Kí ló ń pè ní
Chaos.
tá bá ní
Chaos.
ǹjẹ́ chaos wà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ní Nàìjíríà?
Chaos.
No, kò tí sí chaos. All we have in Nigeria right now is small ethnic group known as Fulani are intimidating us. But we are all just looking at them because we don't know what to do. But tí
chaos.
tó bá dé, it will mean a complete disorder and confusion. That is what is loading. And it will come whether you pray that it shouldn't happen or you say, Koiki, it's not going to happen in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, I'm a Muslim. Say that. Èmi náà máa sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. They play. Sórí ọ̀rọ̀ chaos yẹn, chaos, ó wà ní London lánàá. In tí chaos fi wá sí London, ó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú in tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Bangladesh. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo distance Bangladesh sí London. Kí ló lè máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Bangladesh tó mú chaos wá sí London? Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí Bangladesh. Bangladesh. Tí bá fẹ́ lọ Bangladesh láti London, flight distance, flight time from London. Oh my God. It is getting more interesting. Tí bá máa lọ sí Bangladesh láti ìlú yìí, tó bá yẹ pé direct nìyẹn, it will take almost 10 hours, 21 minutes. Average time. The cheapest flight around now is about £454. almost 4 flights per week. Tó bá jẹ́ pé òun lo oní app kan tẹ́mi náà máa ń lò, tí bá fẹ́ travel. So it is 10 hours, 27 minutes. Am I being? Sheko urgent. I've been. That's our Lord program now, my mom. Kilo ṣẹlẹ̀ Sheko urgent more alive. Sorry, later. There might be here. I had a call that came through. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI. Audio disruption in the broadcast. Finish the live stream and start again. No, we're not finishing it. Ejekimo, if the audio is back, Eshegoni Mr. Jamo Abiodun, warning, you are nothing but a gift to all Yorubas at large. Sir, God bless you so much at your home, Abiodun Lexi. We're all the economy Bugboa. Forget it. Ẹ má wò mí as a special being. Tí bá wà nílé èmi náà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe máa wò bí pàtùpàtù nìyẹn. But it's nothing special. Ọlọ́run dá gbogbo wa pátá lọ́lọ́run dá dáadáa. Gbogbo wa pátá lọ́lọ́run dá dáadáa. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ń ràn lára tèmi ló ń ràn lára tiwọ. Lóòótọ́ àmà láwọn tó ní complexity àwọn tó normal nìyẹn. So kákọ̀ dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run pé Ọlọ́run gbé gbogbo wa dìde àtèmi àtẹ̀yìn. Ó ní brother mi kan tó bá send audio sí mi màá reply ẹ̀. Ó máa wá ń béèrè pé níbo ni mo ti máa ń ní time? Nàìjíríà ló wà. Níbo ni mo máa ti ní time láti respond sí messages? Mo ní èyí tọ́lọ́run bá ní kí n rí náà ni. So ẹ jẹ́ ká continue. Now, okay, ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Facebook. Caller tó wọlé ló jẹ́ kí ibẹ̀ yẹn wà disrupted. So what I'm trying to explain to us is that the current situation in London yesterday, from what we are hearing and video evidence, I have posted all these on Facebook and I've given them all headlines. So only on Instagram, but lórí Facebook, that's part of what I've been doing. Láti ìgbà tá ti parí program lẹ́ẹ̀kan, I have not left this seat. Yàtọ̀ sí pé mo kàn lọ sókè bí mo lọ ìzàrà mi kìlẹ̀ padà wá sísàlẹ̀. Oúnjẹ tí mo fẹ́ jẹ, òun ni mo fi wọ̀nyí yẹn. Custard nìkan ni mo ṣe mú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe ń hustle, lèmi náà hustle. Gbogbo ala fẹ́ hustle ká fẹ́ rówó. But n tó kọ̀ yàtọ̀ nísìn ni pé iṣẹ́ tèmi gbé dání nísìn, ó ti yàtọ̀ síṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀, even though I am still doing my job as a journalist because there's some things I'm doing tí kò ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú Yoruba Nation. And I'm doing it, but full-time job ni à ń ṣe pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ Yoruba Nation. And I thank God that I have a great team. So most of the report, they just send it to me. I read it and make sure that it's okay, and we allow it to go on air. Especially on to write blogs and some other things that sometimes doesn't come on the social media. So let me show you this video. All right. I think the move laptop but make sure that I have nothing that needs to be shown. Okay, it's okay. So this is the current situation as at yesterday here in London, where it has become chaos. This is London. Chaos in London látàní. Àwọn ọmọ mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ sound yẹn ni ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe gbọ́ náà. Ó ti di woro sí woro ní ìlú tó wà advanced. So tẹ́ bá wá ń sọ fúnra wa pé Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ aréṣù ní Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n ní baálẹ̀ ń ta gbó, ìyàwó rẹ̀ ń ta ògógóró. Irọ́ kò ṣèṣù tiwa. Àwa la lèṣù, ọmọ èṣù làwa, ẹ náà ká lèṣù. Sẹ́tánì, ẹ̀nà ẹ̀fẹ́ Sẹ́tánì kò wọlé. baálẹ̀ ń ta gbó, ìyàwó rẹ̀ ń ta ògógóró, ọmọ Sátánì ti wọlé rẹpẹtẹ sílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. There is a problem that is brewing, and everybody is just deceiving themselves, pretenders, as if nothing will happen. Koda, our pastor just gave us a task to start praying for Nigeria so that there will not be wahala in Nigeria. Are you sure? Who is your pastor? Which pastor? Ṣé Pastor Tobi àbí ìyá àdúrà? Kódà ìyá àdúrà gan lè gbàdúrà Nàìjíríà kó gbà. Ẹlẹ́mi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Kó bá Ọlọ́run sọ̀rọ̀ pé k'Ọlọ́run kó dáríjì Nàìjíríà. Ó ti kọjá stage yẹn màmá. Pastor Adeboye ò lè gbàdúrà Nàìjíríà kó gbà mọ́. Ẹni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò ṣe pa disrespect bàbá yẹn. Èmi mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò lè gbàdúrà Nàìjíríà kó gbà mọ́. Don't be deceived. Nàìjíríà wo? Nàìjíríà tí Délé Mọ̀mọ́dù Bọ̀dé sọ pé ó ti wà amorigin àbóyìnbó olólò lánàá. Blood all over the place. Ìtàjẹ̀sílẹ̀ ti wà káàkiri Nàìjíríà. So who are you to not pray for Nigeria? Nigeria fall and pray for. Let's stick to Bangladesh. Why are there people coming out? This is another one. I'm not being able to show you. Oh, on Twitter. But you can hear the vibes. You can hear the energy. I am waiting for such energy if things goes the other way around in Nigeria as they are preparing for their protest. And I don't want anybody to come in. Koiki, am I endorse the protest in here? Am I support her? Ọmọ, èmi ò ní gbọ́ sí lẹ́nu o. Gbogbo n tó lè mú Nàìjíríà kó tètè collapse, òun lèmi ń gbàdúrà o. Èmi ò màdúrà tẹ́yìn gbà o. So kí ẹ̀kan máa pè mí lẹ́yìn pé Koiki àti ní program tó ṣe ṣe tún support protest ni. Ọmọ àní Nàìjíríà fẹ́ kó dàwó, gbogbo tó bá máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ni kó ṣẹlẹ̀. So I'm not one of those you come and distract. So that's why I am giving them some free media publicity. But ìwọ tó bá máa jáde dira o. Ìbọn máa ń pààyàn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ìbọn máa ń pààyàn. Ìbọn tó bá lò l'Amẹ́ríkà sórí Donald Trump. Sórí pé ìbọn yẹn orí Donald Trump ni kò bá mú, but ó ní àfẹ́ẹ̀rí. So àfẹ́ẹ̀rí yẹn ni pé bí ìbọn yẹn ṣe ń bọ̀, àjọ̀lú yẹn kọ́ ya move orí ẹ̀, ó kọ́ ra move orí ni. Sórí ẹni tó wà lẹ́yìn òun ò láàfẹ́ẹ̀rí. Ìbọn yẹn bá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó kú straight. Kódà Donald Trump náà máa, I was even told he's a fireman, ẹni tó ń ṣe panápaná, òun lárákùnrin tó kú yẹn. So Donald Trump said he will attend the funeral. And it is not today ló ti ń pààyàn. Àwọn tó ń ṣèbọn wọ́n ṣe fún pé ìbọn wọ́n ń ṣèbọn pé kó bá pààyàn náà ni. But bàbá wa Prophet Tibetan ó wá jẹ́ kó yà wá pé wọ́n yìnbọn fún Yorùbá kò ràn. Wọ́n ṣaládàá kò ràn. Ó sì wà níbi tó wà, ìwọ ni kó wá lọ síbẹ̀, má bi mí pé níbo ló wà. Mo gbọ́ gbogbo tárò lè sọ 10-10 gbogbo pátá lèmi endorse. Everything. I'm not going to allow programming. Èmi ò ní láti máa repeat it. But one thing that would happen is that ǹjẹ́ àwọn Nigerians máa react? No. If things go, ṣé mo kígbà táwọn jáde fún self-determination rally, Nigerians were not coming out. Wọ́n ní Koiki àwọn ò ṣe self-determination. Àwa fẹ́ Nigeria láti London. So if there is a toba protest ní London, èmi ò ní lọ. Èmi Ọláyọmí Koiki mo ní lọ. Nah, I won't go there. But toba ti bá ra àwọn videos wọn, màá fi ṣe mo lè fi ṣe program ká sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. But pé màá jáde mo lọ́nba, no, I won't waste my energy and time. Because nígbà tá à ń jáde self-determination rally, àwọn Yorùbá Nigerians ò jáde. They refuse to come out. Because wọ́n ní kò kàn àwọn. It has nothing to do with them. Àwọn alánà fẹ́ break in Nigeria. Àwọn ò fẹ́ break in Nigeria. They want Nigeria to remain one. even though most of them are enjoying Nigeria from London or from UK, England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland. So, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ fẹ́ protest, ẹ kọ́kọ́ máa make sure pé àwọn Nigerians yín tó wà ní UK, tó wà ní America, they will be ready to come out and push the British government subject to how that protest goes. Because kò sẹ́ni tó look, lè máa sọ pé àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ protest kẹwàá máa ní báyìí ló ṣe máa lọ, báyìí ni kò ṣe ní lọ. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Some of the videos I have seen in the last few hours lórí ìjókòó ní bíbá kò jọ èmi lójú, especially àwọn tí UK tó fún láyè tó sórí ìwọ tó wò mí nísìn mo fẹ́ kọ́ fún ẹ ní visa tó mọ̀ pé tó bá dé ìlú ó máa fa gbùrù máa fa gbó wàá fàṣẹ dáadáa wàá lè send owó sílé, but àwọn kan tọkọ̀ fún láyè they've abused it, and èmi nísìn àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí mi gbogbo yín pátá ni mọ̀lẹ́bí mi wọ́n fún yín láyè. So ibi tá ti lè nọ́ọ̀kì Nàìjíríà kò ṣe ní UK. That's why I told àwọn tó ń ṣe Yorùbá party ní UK pé èmi ò ní kẹ́ má ṣe Yorùbá party, but pé a bá ní MP ní parliament ó máa wá fún wa ní Yorùbá country lobby ni kò lè make any impact kan lọ títí. The only impact of Yoruba nation would only happen in Yoruba land. The only impact of Nigeria to fall apart must only happen in Nigeria. So if people are now saying, there's an agenda, there's a look, whatever the agenda is, the country is not functioning, and it will never function. Moki Sheikh Razak Abolore, Etima Kijimo Tamba Eleko, Monati Grandma, Colomba Fonke wọn, àti lọ sí Anwaru Islam ní Jankara, ibẹ̀ ló ti máa ń kírun. Kọ́lọ́n kó gbàdúrà wa, gbogbo ibi tó ti ké útúbà léni, kọ́lọ́n wọlá útúbà yẹn, gbogbo ọ̀nà tó máa jẹ́ kó rọrùn fáwa Yorùbá, òun ni káwa kọ́ bẹ Ọlọ́run fún, because mo tètè rí Great Yoruba Nation later ni mo ṣe Simon Ekpa ló tẹ ọ̀dọ̀ Simon Ekpa mo ti rí fídíò irú fídíò lélẹ̀ ní London, èmi gan ń gbé London gan ọgbọ́dọ̀ pa èmi tí mo ní journal àṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ti bẹ ní Leeds àti ṣe program kan kọjá láàárọ̀ àti ṣe analysis ẹ̀. Thanks so much my brother. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ti àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ mẹ́rin àyìn ọ̀sán lórí, mo rò pé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá náà máa dà bẹ́ẹ̀ tá máa dúró àwọn ọ̀sán lórí bọ̀ ká dúró dáadáa. Sọ fún yín, I was here pleading ẹjẹ́ àjọṣe Yorùbá nation. Koiki kí ló ń pè ní Yorùbá nation kò yé wa ó dà báyìí ní Yorùbá nation in tó mì lélẹ̀ no àwa máa dìbò ní ẹ ti lọ dìbò nísìn. But the Bangladesh society or their people tó ń gbé nílùú yìí, I don't know their numbers, wọ́n wá ń pa àwọn èèyàn wọn ní Bangladesh, wọ́n wá náwọn nígbà pé UK government láti sọ̀rọ̀ sí, but wọ́n ní the chaos. Ibi tẹ́mi fẹ́ ṣeré mi máa ń like ibi tó bá dùn dáadáa láàrin nǹkan tó bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Chaos yẹn làwọn need, because without chaos kò sẹ́ni kankan tó ń dá ẹnì kankan lóhùn pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ paperwork máa pẹ́ tàbá náà fẹ́ gba Yorùbá nation pẹ̀lú paperwork 30 years a sì wà lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Olúwa ti máa lọ pé 70 something. Irú àwọn bàbá mi John Ogundele ti bá àdì 30 mọ́ èjì tí wọn àwọn ti gbé London rìn, àwọn náà ti máa lọ bí a máa pẹ́ jù àfẹ́ yẹn. So in tó máa ń jẹ́ kí wọ́n gbọ́ràn òun làwọn ọmọ Bangladesh wọ́n dá sùúrùtù lẹ̀. So èmi gbogbo tí mò ń sọ Bangladesh ni mò ń sọ, but ọlọ́gbọ́n ló lè yé òmùgọ̀ lá máa béèrè pé kí n ṣalánísìsì dáadáa délẹ̀. Àwọn tí mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mọ̀ra yín ó yé yín but ẹni tó mọ̀ wá lórí platform ní ẹ ṣe sùúrù kéyọ̀sì àwa náà fẹ́ gbé kéyọ̀sì jáde, but àti àlágbára ẹ̀ kéyọ̀sì ò nídòwó tó pọ̀ wàláì, kéyọ̀sì ò nídòwó tó pọ̀, ó kàn ní the crowd kó wà níta. So what you are witnessing, gbogbo tí mò ń sọ lórí Bangladesh ni o, kò ń ṣe lórí Yorùbá nation. Má link ọ̀rọ̀ mi pẹ̀lú Yorùbá nation, ṣá rọra fi sílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. but ọlọ́gbọ́n ló lè yé. Mo ní tá bá wà lórí M1 sórí ti bá ń drive lọ lórí A406 ibì kan wà a máa ń pè lórí M1 sórí tó bá ti yà sórí exit yẹn tó ti gbénú wọnú díẹ̀ ọmọ òrèrè tó bá reverse mọ́tò máa gbá lẹ́yìn ó máa tún jẹ́ kó gbóná sí M1 yẹn wàá wá tẹ́délẹ̀ bí 80 la máa ń sá lórí ẹ̀ a máa lọ tó bá wá ń drive o gbọ́dọ̀ make sure pé o mú steering dání dáadáa torí tó bá lọ ń gbọ́ Davido àbí tó lọ ń gbọ́ Takasufe tó bá lọ lose control wàá là mọ́ mọ́tò mi orí M1 tá bá ti bọ́ sórí ẹ̀ àti wà ní situation tí àwọn ilé náà rán sórí in tó ń bọ̀ ní UK atẹ́gùn tó ń fẹ́ tó ń lọ báyìí tó ń fẹ́ ní gbogbo àgbáyé ó ń fẹ́ díẹ̀díẹ̀ ni èyí tó fẹ́ wọ Africa ó máa ju ti UK lọ torí pé àwọn yẹn wọ gbọ́ràn wọ́n máa kó pọn jáde Dangote dẹ̀ ti ra àwọn water ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn Lagos state ni mo sọ mo state ni ó ra àwọn mọ́tò kan fún wọn àwọn mọ́tò olómi tó máa fi máa yìnbọn fún yín gbogbo yẹn kọ̀ fèfè push yín ni wọ́n kọ̀ fèfè push yín ni tó bá dojú ṣòro ẹni tó ń wa kínní yẹn gangan a máa wá bó ṣe fẹ́ fò jáde láti inú ẹ̀. And one thing is and fasting no man is use your seat belt wani fasten your seat belt tó bá àwọn tá ti travel Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí wọn náà lè travel tó bá ti wọnú plane we are taking off now. This flight is 6 hours. It's going to Nigeria. We're going to pass through certain countries. And as we're ready to depart now, can you fasten your seat belt? Ọmọ abati wà lórí M1. O gbọ́dọ̀ lo seat belt torí pé eré tó máa sá ó yàtọ̀ sí eré àwọn inner road, inner kọ̀kọ̀. Orí àwọn fídíò kankan tí mò ń jù síta lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta wà rí pé àwọn road kan wà tí bá wà lórí àwọn road yẹn a máa ń slow down driver tó ń drive a máa slow down máa sáré but a bá bọ́ sórí motorway tí a máa ń rí tí máa ń fi oyin because àwọn olóṣèlú tẹ̀yìn rò pé yàn ni wọ́n ò sínwín wèrè òun ni wọ́n mọ̀ ń bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé yín débẹ̀ I hope I can find ṣé AIT mo ti rí fídíò yẹn mo ò lè rò pé mo rí Twitter ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wò ẹgbọ́n nǹkan táwọn olóṣèlú yìí sọ mad people all over the place mọ̀ ń bọ̀ rẹ́rẹ́ rún olóṣèlú wa ń bẹ Nigerians nísìn they are begging Nigerians not to protest they are begging Nigerians not to protest because wọ́n mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ Gen Z wọ́n ti. The reason why it is hard for northerners to go out and protest because they listen to religious and ẹ má dá bọ̀bọ̀ ìlú wọn mo mọ̀ dáadáa ó ti wá sí London rẹ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ Ahmed àbí Buhari tó náà jẹ́ mo kí gbogbo lélẹ̀ nǹkan sí pé àti ṣe 1 hour my God ọjọ́ yóò tẹ̀ ń pẹ́ ṣá wọ́n ti jókòó sórí kínní ṣẹ́dẹ̀ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ mi tí mo fẹ́ ṣe mo lè fẹ́ oorun gan tí mo ní mò ń lọ sùn àìsí ìráyè sùn látẹ̀kan mo ń bọ̀ NLC àwọn yẹn ti gba bọ̀dì fún yín jàre wọ́n ti lọ sign 70,000 pẹ̀lú Jagaba àti ó ti oh my God yeah alpha no mo ti grilled chicken nílé all right sure. Mo kí gbogbo aláǹkan sí mo kí wa ẹ má bínú náà ìjọba mbẹ all right I can't find that video I would have loved to play that video but you know Twitter ó máa ń lọ back to back ni I want to see if I can pick it again. There's a lot of shit going on around the world. The world is we will get to where we are going, but it will be a lot of engagement, a lot of discussion. And that's exactly what we are doing right now. UK is getting very hot for some days now. As the situation happening in the part of the north, in south, in the Leeds, in London, the situation happening. So situation is happening goes all over the place. Let me just release the audio here. So that at some stage, the police has to run away in Leeds. And I hope things have been calmed down there. All right. Let's just come back to Bangladesh more. A video tomorrow. Because more retweeted. And that's the reason why. Problem tomorrow with Twitter me. To bati retweeted toward the timeline, you would find it very difficult to be able to make use of that video. All right. So the present situation in Bangladesh, let's go just stick to Bangladesh for now. The people protesting in Bangladesh, they are protesting because certain things are not going right in their country. So let's go back to BBC. A high security alert has now been issued for the whole of Bangladesh, not just one community, the whole of Bangladesh. There is now what they call a high security alert because things are not going in the accordance to whether the government thought, oh, we can clamp down on everybody, we can do this. Look, most of some years back, the government around the world are good to tackle people, but when you are all over the place, scattered all over the place, it will be very difficult for them to tackle you. But there is a problem that the capital, Dhaka, is where in the midst of a near total internet blackout with phone lines also down. That is what the government can do faster. They want to make sure that your message doesn't go to the rest of the world. Things are very to control so that one of the communication, the moment they cut off a communication, then it will be difficult. But since everybody knows now that there tendency that government around the world, especially the evil countries like Bangladesh, what they will do is like Nigeria. So expect your internet to go down if anything happens in Nigeria, and you must start thinking of other source of how you will be online, or just forget it and total blackout. On Thursday, which was yesterday, in Friday, on Thursday evening, several thousands protesters, one, two. This is what most of us, when we were saying, Kajade fun rally, rally, we must come out in large number. That is the only way we can get our message peacefully under the Yoruba self-determination. On Thursday evening, several thousands protesters stormed the state broadcast BTV, vandalized furniture, smashing windows, and lights, and setting part of it on fire. Then some koto ṣẹlẹ̀ níbẹ̀ fún elédè Yorùbá. What lost state broadcasting equivalent to NTA, because NTA ni state broadcasting ti Nigeria. Nígbà táwọn ọmọ yẹn débẹ̀ ní Bangladesh lélẹ́yìí o, wọ́n vandalize ẹ̀, wọ́n smash window, wọ́n dẹ̀ wò pé kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀, ọ̀dà ẹ̀jà àfihàn síbẹ̀. The reason why people are skeptical pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ ti protest tó ń bọ̀ ni pé don't take advantage and come and destroy Lagos or Yoruba land. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ protest, ẹ gbé lọ sí Abuja, ẹ gbé lọ sí ilẹ̀ Igbo, because there are people thinking bóyá Igbo agenda wà níbẹ̀, maybe Hausa agenda wà níbẹ̀, all kind of different agendas. But one thing you cannot do is you can't stop people under this present administration, because in the military rules, they say, no, there's a military decree that says nobody can come out. There could be a curfew, but we are not under any military dictator. Bola Tinubu is a military man. Civilian ni. Ẹ̀yin tó bá jẹ́ gbọ́ tàwa, tó bá jẹ́ pé gbọ́ nígbà táwa ń pariwo self-determination, irú protest tó fẹ́ wáyé kò ní lè wá sí ayé, because there will not be any need for it. There will be no need for us to protest, because we would have pulled out of Nigeria and we would have started thinking of looking after ourselves first before any other person. But nítorí ẹ wà bias pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho àti bàbá Akintoye pé ṣe báwọn ló ń ṣe àwọn ọ̀fẹ́. So gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá tẹ́ wá ń sọ nísìnyí pé ẹ má jẹ́ kó bá mo ti gbọ́ náà ní náà sọ ẹ má bà nǹkan kan jẹ́ o. But do you know where a protest can end? Kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀. Gbogbo nǹkan náà làwọn èèyàn máa ń sọ pé peace ni. Peace náà ni everybody máa ń pariwo. Nínú peace yẹn náà ló máa di gbòs. Because we are kódà Europe gan sef tó sinwin lórí tó yẹ pé there are still sometimes that they can be very hard on the people. Mo rí fídíò ní Leeds ọmọ àwọn people yẹn àyà wọn kì. I saw a video where a man, àwọn méjì, video mo ti posted, and they were lighting the bus. Wọ́n fi ná, wọ́n mú cigarette lighter. Ó dẹ̀ súnmọ́ bus yẹn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ record ẹ̀kọ́ tẹ̀ kíá. You know why? Because they've seen they care less about anything tó bá fi ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n máa mú wọn, tó bá máa mú wọn nílùú yìí. Because ojú wọn wà on the camera. Ojú wọn ṣe kí ni? Ó wà nínú camera. So the fact that these are very glory images. Kamari kama jo boss jo kini kan ní UK lele tí ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ wá ní Africa tó jẹ́ pé madness ni bẹ̀ yẹn, lawless ni, kò sí nǹkan kan, wọ́n respect anybody. Ẹ wá ní káwọn tó máa protest. Ẹ̀yin wá fẹ́ dictate ntọ́ máa ṣe àti ntọ́ ní ṣe. Ìyẹn máa kù sí government lọ́wọ́ ni. Tí government bá rò pé ọ̀rọ̀ protest kan ló kàn nísìn, let them do the needful. Let them do the needful. Because people are hungry. Owó rẹ̀ kò sí gbòòrò. Èmi tẹ̀ ní náírà díẹ̀ nísìn tí mo lè máa tẹ̀ sí lójú. Mo ní 50, mo ní 200, mo ní 100, mo ní 500, mo dẹ̀ ti ní 1,000 naira méjì. Àdúpẹ́ fọ́. Ó dà pé mo ní àwọn kéékèèké kan náà tẹ́lẹ̀, I think so. But at least a ti ní owó díẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Èmi náà ti carry díẹ̀. Èmi náà ti 500 naira yẹn pé méjì. So gbogbo tèmi náà ní bíbá ní àárọ̀ kò ń ṣòwò tó pọ̀, but ẹja wo tó lè rà láàárọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. 1,000, 2,000, 2,005, 3,000, 32, 33. Mo ní 3,050 naira. Ọpẹ́ kí ni mo lè fi ṣe ní Nàìjíríà ní ọ̀sán yìí? Can you help me in the comment section? I have 3,050 naira. Kí ni ṣe agree pẹ̀lú ìyàwó mi? Ó ní a máa fi jàgbàdo. Kí lẹ̀ yìí rò pé mo lè fi 3,050 naira? Ẹ bá ń fi sínú comment section. What do you think we can get? Kí lẹ̀ rò pa lè rà? Ṣé mo lè jẹ tọ̀sán àti talẹ́ nínú ẹ̀ kí n dẹ̀ yó? Torí pé mo jẹ tàárọ̀. Ṣé mo lè jẹ tọ̀sán? Ẹ má wò mí níran, ẹ bá mi kọ́mẹ́ǹtì. Ṣé mo lè jẹ tọ̀sán àti talẹ́ nínú owó yìí? Bó mo ní ra Guinness torí pé ìyẹn máa fẹ́ wọ́n jù. Màá kọ́ ra pure water. Torí ẹ̀ kí n mu bottle water. Olówó ló mu bottle water. Wọ́n ní you can only buy spaghetti and egg. Bó ṣé ìyẹn ti bá ra spaghetti and egg yẹn, kàṣà sọ pé bí màá fi bí èlò. 3,000 ni mo ní o, ẹran tí o kò tó 5,000 o. So tí bá fi bí ṣé kí n fi 2,000 jẹun lọ́sàn-án kí wá lọ fi ẹlòmíì a máa ṣe owó bá orí àmà àwọn kan dẹ̀ ń jí owó ńláńláńlá màá ra tuber of yam bọ́ ànílé rẹ̀ yín àbí èlò ni tuber of yam mo ń gbọ́ pé 7,000 kò owó yóò tó 7,000 I am so happy gbogbo owó tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi is just under 3,500 and mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé family mi sọ fún mi pé iṣu tó lọ rà tó fi wọ̀n mí almost 9,000 ni so ó dà pé iṣu tube of yam yẹn mo rò àbí ṣé mo lè ra iṣu tube of yam ṣe màá wá jẹ lọ́sàn-án màá jẹ lálẹ́ àbí kí ni mo lè rà pẹ̀lú 3,500 or 3 kò tó 3 1,000 2,000 2,500 3 3,2 3,3 3,000 and 3,003 kí ló wá dé táwọn olóṣèlú tẹ̀yìn ń jí owó tó pọ̀ tẹ̀ ń jí owó lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ tí a dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ ń jí owó yìí ẹ̀dẹ̀ tún wá ń ṣèyàwó ẹ̀ ń ṣe patí ẹ̀ ń ra SUV àwa dẹ̀kọ̀ nídìí 3,000 tá a máa fi jẹun lọ́sàn-án àtàlẹ́ àti gbà pé tààrọ̀ ọ̀zù ni kódà wàá kọ̀ manage pé kó fi dọ̀sán kó fi gbénú so and like I said to you yesterday the value of the naira owó tá à ń wò yìí bó ṣe dààmú náà ni ó ń depreciate on a daily basis reason tí owó yóò dẹ̀ ṣe strong against the dollar reason tí owó yóò ṣe strong mo ní $3 ní bíbá $3 yẹn nísìn èlò ní $1 èyí tẹ́ wà lamẹ́ríkà wọ́n ní lánàá 1,006 kátẹ́ mo lọ sí 1,005 so 4,005 ní eléyìí so $3 mi tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi òun ni 4,005 kódà ó ju owó tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi lọ now kí ló dé tí owó eléyìí ò strong is because for the whole period and duration of Nigeria wọ́n kàn ń gbé wa ní distortion tí n bá tẹ̀ rí fídíò tí mo wá tẹ́lẹ̀ màá rí ti Dangote ẹja lọ gbọ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ nípa Dangote refinery tí Buhari sọ pé òun ti commission ọmọ Nàìjíríà nǹkan ti gbé wa landicap Dangote ẹ rántí pé ó ní àwọn kàbá Dangote ìwọ má ó dà pé no nǹkan nìyẹn Dangote ìwọ má tún sọ pé àwọn kàbá ṣe bí ìwọ náà ní kàbá Dangote náà ní Koiki kàbá ti wà nínú ìjọba Tinubu Dangote má ṣe yẹn má tún sọ kàbá fún wa ìwọ làwa ń pè ní kàbá ó ṣe tún máa ń sọ fún wa pé kàbá tún wà níjọba Tinubu. Mr. Abiodun, the politicians only understand the language in their politics. They don't understand the language of the citizen. Ẹja gbọ́ bí talélé náà kí ló pe rẹ̀ àwọn lára àwọn málà tí wọ́n ti fi jẹ director ní NNPC ẹja gbọ́n tó sọ nípa ṣé Buhari sọ pé òun ti commission Dangote refinery ní àbò ní wà ní 45% ẹja gbọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ.
Well, just like you rightly asked, there are a lot of concerns about supply of petroleum products nationwide, and the claims by some media houses that we're trying to scuttle Dangote refinery. That's not so.
So fast, ẹ jẹ́ kí mi slow it down fún yín. Ó ní àwa media tá à ń sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ da Dangote refinery tó bá wọn kọ́ dàrú tó bá wọn kọ́ tuntò wàhálà tí wọ́n nìyẹn. Ó ní all the media that say that they want to scuttle Dangote ló sọ fún rẹ̀ ó ní kàbá àti ajáki wọ́n ò jẹ́ kóun rí crude oil tóun lè máa fi ṣe kíni tóun lè fi máa jẹ́ kí epo kó cheap fún yín. Kí lẹ sọ sà Mr. Oluwasegun Konga ni what is the root cause of hunger in the United States? Other high income countries hunger is mainly caused by poverty àti kí lẹ kọ yìí poverty that result from lack of jobs or jobs that pay too little. Hunger rates rise when national or local economy is in slump. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin lọ sí school economics lẹ́yìn ṣé àpò Délé Mọ̀mọ́dọ̀ àti nẹ́rọ àbí kí nírò àbí kí nìyẹn wọ́n ń bára wọn jà burúkú báyìí nísìnyí a máa débẹ̀ yẹn. Etí wọ́n sọ a máa play video ẹ̀ tó kù tán nísìnyí wọ́n ní Dangote ní wọ́n score to business òun wọ́n ò fi jẹ́ kóun gbé wọ́n ń ta Nàìjíríà ń ta crude oil fáwọn ẹlòmíì gbowó ọ̀tà fóun ìbóhun dẹ̀ ti parí refinery òun. That is what we thought. Nítorí gbogbo àrò nìyẹn ṣé Dangote parí refinery yẹn àgbóṣìwà ongoing ẹja gbọ́n tó sọ.
Dangote refinery is still in the pre-commissioning stage.
Ẹ má ṣe yẹn ṣé ìwọ ni kàbá ni wọ́n ní Dangote refinery is still in the pre-licensing stage kódà àìtí issue license fún. Oh my God mo ní Nàìjíríà gbogbo ọlọ́màgbé ní mugun mo lo òyìnbó kan lánàá distortion òun lọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà tíjọba lè bá tó lọ tán nísìnyẹn ìjọba tó bá tún máa dé á ní gbogbo tí ìjọba Tinubu sọ yẹn anirọ ni á ní gbogbo tí Dangote yẹn everything is perfect. Who is deceiving or who is fooling who? Irú country tẹ́yìn fi jẹ́ kájọ máa operate nìyẹn. Okay, number.
We have a lesson there.
Wọ́n náà wọ̀n tí license Dangote they are still pre-commissioning àwọn ìbò ńláńlá.
They're still pre-commissioning. I think they're about 45%.
Kò tẹ̀ wọ́ 50%. Wọ́n ní gbogbo iléeṣẹ́ Dangote tó wà yẹn ní ìgbà tẹ́mi lọ sí Ìjẹ̀bú Waterside ní 2017 àwọn baálé ẹ̀bẹ̀ ní tó bá tanná Dangote iná yẹn máa ń reflect dọ́dọ̀ tiwọn níbi tí ìwòpin paper mill wà 2017 ni mo travel lọ síbẹ̀ ẹ rántí àyín tẹ follow mi nígbà yẹn kò ṣẹ́yìn tẹ̀sẹ̀ darapọ̀ ní sínú ìtòrò ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá Nation àwọn tó ti mọ̀ láláyé ayé alálùmọ̀lẹ́ o ayé alálùmọ̀lẹ́ o ayé alálùmọ̀lẹ́ Facebook ti gbé page yẹn lọ ni ìyẹn mo ṣe fídíò mi sórí social media mọ́ bí ṣe ń parí ẹ̀ ni mo ń download ẹ̀ torí bọ́ bá gbé gbogbo page mi lọ problem tí wọ́n nìyẹn àwọn ọmọ mi mo sọ fún wọn pé iṣẹ́ wà tá a máa ṣe nígbà tí a bá dé stage kan gbogbo àwọn videos yẹn a máa sọ di èyí tí a máa fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ní copy kankan owó ní tóun bá sí ilé máa ní kíyàwó ẹ̀ sọ bẹ̀ fọ́ fún ẹ gbóhùn sókè kí ló sọ so in tó ń sọ fún wa bàbá yìí ṣe bí èyí ni kàbá ìbá Haúsá nìwọ ṣé o tún ń gbọ́ràn sí Tinubu lẹ́nu ni Koiki jẹ́ ń gbọ́ràn sí Tinubu lẹ́nu ó ra mí lẹ́pọ̀n lójoojúmọ́ ni ṣé pé gbogbo project Dangote is still under 45% kò tẹ̀ pé 50 half wọ́n ti gbé gbogbo anímúgùn Nàìjíríà Nàìjíríà yẹn náà ni Nàìjíríà yẹn tó ń sọ pé o fẹ́ fix èmi náà rò bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ pa lè fix ẹ̀ àṣé àwa wá ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún àwọn olóṣèlú tí bá náà ń ṣiṣẹ́ kò ń ṣe pé à ń lọ ṣe àwa because àwa là ń sọ pé Nàìjíríà máa da olóṣèlú mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ò lè da ẹ lọ bí dínà gbogbo owó Nàìjíríà òun ti agbọ́n ó ti múvẹ̀ jáde ó ti lọ dà síbòmíì tó fi ń gba dọ́là kò tẹ̀ tí release orin ó dẹ̀ release orin fún gbòòwò náà.
Completion rather. So we cannot rely heavily on one refinery to feed the nation.
This sùúrù má ṣe yẹn ebi cousin Dangote ni wọ́n má là ní ẹ̀ náà ó ní we cannot a lè máa dúró fún Dangote refinery o ètò tẹ̀ tí complete káwá máa dúró ó dàbí ẹni tó ní òun fẹ́ lọ ìlú wo ni mo lè ó fẹ́ lọ bó ìlú wo ó fẹ́ lọ Amẹ́ríkà ó wá lọ ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ò ní visa kò yé mi ó fẹ́ lọ Amẹ́ríkà ó dẹ̀ ń ṣe American citizen ó ní green card àwọn kan ní green card wọ́n máa ń tọ́jú ọ̀pọ̀ àmọ́ níta bá ń bọ̀ nílé wà lọ́mọ sọ́dọ̀ pastor àbí kọ́ mọ sábẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì wọn kó má bàa jí mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ torí àwọn kan fẹ́ jí ó wá lọ ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì Amẹ́ríkà òun ò fẹ́ lọ wo the status of liberty ó wá dé airport àbí kí lẹ sọ sà Mr. Olúwaṣeun àwọn kàwé gbogbo àwọn ilé kàwé wọ́n ní federal government just àwọn òyìnbó tẹ máa ń kọ ẹ bàbá mi reduce ẹ díẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ò lọ school I no go school mo dẹ̀ fi máa fọwọ́ kan ilé so kí n má lọ máa pọ̀ sí ẹ jẹ́ wá báyìí so tẹ́ ń kọ síbẹ̀ yẹn ó ní meaning economics ní ẹ kàwé tó pọ̀ wọ́n gbogbo tí mo ṣe rí mẹ́ wọ́n ní Koiki government just like stressing our people. Iṣẹ́ government nìyẹn, government ò kì í fẹ́ jẹ́ kí anybody wà okay. Gbogbo àgbáyé ni o títí kan UK náà gbogbo bá ṣe ń pariwo labour wọlé ọmọ àwọn kan tí ń tẹ̀sí labour lójú o. So kí lẹ̀ ń sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan bàbá mi mo fẹ́ débẹ̀ ni o ẹ jẹ́ n lọ wo comment yìí. ń bọ̀ ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ Koikimedia Yoruba Nation is the only solution. Àti mọ̀ yẹn ilé ìkọ́ni mo ní ìdí. Oh my God. Oh my oh my oh. When shall I see my hope? La 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 la. When shall ẹ rántí àwọn orin yẹn? Nàìjíríà bó ṣe máa gbé gbogbo anímúgbò nìyẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, you want to travel without a passport? You are joking. Passport ẹ̀ ṣì dá. Government okay. ń bọ̀ comment yóò gbọ́dọ̀ lọ. Wọ́n ní Koiki mo dẹ̀ láìkì suit tí bàbá mo ṣe mọ̀ pé bàbá yìí ẹ̀yin kàwé tó pọ̀ gbogbo àwọn ta nídìí èmi kọ́ lẹ nídìí fún tá a bá máa ṣèjọba Yorùbá irú àwọn brọ́dà mi àwọn ti kàwé ìwé mélòó làwọn kà òkú tùpọ̀ ẹ̀tẹ̀ ẹlẹ́mìí àwọn àbí Koiki tá a bá gba Yorùbá nation ta ló máa ṣe president ta ló máa ṣe prime minister ta ló máa. Brọ́dà mi Olúwaṣẹ́gun Isaac Adeagbo Konga I nominate you for the senator of the province of because intan kọ yìí kò ń ṣe Tinubu gan mọ̀ but Tinubu jagaban ni ó ní òun fẹ́ kébi pààyàn dáadáa torí pé kí lẹ sọ sá federal government just chooses to stress citizens of Nigeria for no reason. It's a national anthem our problem àti gbàgbé national anthem má tún gbé wa débẹ̀. Is one bag of rice is a problem. Nigerians are suffering too much. Oh, Koiki, bá mi gbé dọ́là yẹn sókè. Dọ́là gbé sókè. Kí ló sọ sà? Kí lẹ sọ níbí báyìí? Ó dà pé mo ní tó. Wọ́n ní owó ti di $1,000 ní o. 500 meter. Ẹ máa ká lo old one because Emefiele ó náà fẹ́ travel wọ̀ fún òun ní access láti travel. Ẹ máa kó Emefiele sá lọ. Dezani wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ní sin àti mọ̀ta máa ṣe sí. Wọ́n ní 1,000 kí ni? Ṣé mo ní change ṣá? 1,070 ọ̀dà 100 ẹ máa fún mi ní change o Mr. Olúwaṣẹ́gun ẹ̀yin lẹ ní owó láàárọ̀ Koiki náírà it is 1,570 gbogbo owó tó dẹ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ mi is 1,600 mo ní the change mi ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ fún mi ní change no pounds nìyẹn dọ́là òun la ẹ̀wọ̀n ní Koiki bọ́ àná dọ́là Nàìjíríà kí ni tòmátò ṣe wá wọ́n ṣe ẹ̀yin produce kankan. Àwa ń retí Dangote pé Dangote refinery bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣiṣẹ́ èlò lè epo láàárọ̀ yìí ẹ̀yin tẹ̀wá Nàìjíríà èlò ní epo láàárọ̀ yìí Agbájé wà sí mú kí ẹ èlò lè epo láàárọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sọ̀rọ̀ Dangote because àìtí parí ọ̀rọ̀ Dangote ó yá gbóhùn sókè.
Yes, Dangote is requesting that we should suspend or stop all importation of petroleum products.
Dangote mo disagree pẹ̀lú yẹn. Ẹ̀gbọ́n tí wọ́n sọ wọ́n ní Dangote ní kó stop gbogbo importation epo tó ń wọ Nàìjíríà kó wá fóun nìkan ní access láti máa pọ́ǹpù gbogbo tí Nàìjíríà need because wọ́n ní I don't know wọ́n ní bíi 45 million litres la need bí per day ni o I hope I'm right ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ ní sector yẹn tí bá wrong get it control mi o the platform wa in town kódà àwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ ní Saudi Arabia wọ́n ń gbọ́ mi. Dangote fẹ́ control crude oil tó máa sọ di PMS tó máa sọ di kerosene àti tó fi ń fly jet àwọn balloon àwọn ilé wa yarí mọ́ lọ́wọ́ ṣé tí Tinubu ò bá débẹ̀ ṣá máa gbọ́rọ̀ ilé jáde ṣá máa gbọ́rọ̀ nǹkan tó ń sọ yìí àní Nàìjíríà wọ́n ti gbé everybody ní mugun. It is because Tinubu is now in power ó wá ń checkmate Dangote ó yá ẹ fún mi ní gbogbo in tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ ní Dangote nígbà Tinubu wá realize pé Dangote ó parí project yìí ó dẹ̀ gbé gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà ní mugun wa àti Buhari ṣé bàbá bí ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó sọ ẹja rẹ̀ wọ́n níbẹ̀ yẹn kí ló sọ ibi wo náà ní àbúrò dá ẹgbẹ́ ilẹ̀ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tí Tinubu tó débẹ̀ ẹ ṣe tí wọ́n yóò padà Koiki Tinubu ra mí lẹ́pọ̀n ní má bínú gbóhùn sókè.
Completed. completion rather. So we cannot rely.
Ẹ fẹ́ rojú ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ máa ẹ̀ kí la fẹ́ fojú wọn ṣe ẹ máa gbọ́hùn ẹ̀ ní máa là kan náà ní gbogbo wọn Fúlàní.
Heavily on one refinery to feed the nation.
We cannot rely on one refinery to feed the whole nation. A ṣe máa rely lé Dangote nìkan. So that means pé agenda àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ni pé tí Dangote tí ó bá ti parí refinery ẹ̀ a gbọ́dọ̀ máa gba epo láti ta àwọn kan ní ẹ̀bọ̀ Koiki ṣe bí yẹn náà máa da fún dọ́là ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé tó bá yá Dangote máa sọ ẹni tó máa di gọ́vnà mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ṣẹ́rí Dangote ó máa nọ́ọ̀kì Tinubu away àwa di jagabani ti yín ní gbogbo Lagos State because it will be so powerful that it will control the narrative. Ẹ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tárákùnrin sọ wọ́n ń pe kinní kan ní monopoly ṣèbẹ́ ní kí n shut up mo ní Ṣèyí Tinubu monopoly ló ń play kò ń ṣe monopoly game kéèyàn máa sọ pé òun nìkan lòun máa ṣe media ní gbogbo Lagos State so tẹ́mi bá dé nísìn láti abroad tí mo lémi náà fẹ́ máa ṣe advertisement Tinubu Ṣèyí Tinubu á ní náà ò lè ṣe ẹ wá ní kò ní lówó lọ́wọ́ mo sì kọjá gba ilé ẹ̀ mo sọ fún ìyàwó mi àbí níjẹta mo sì gba wájú ilé ẹ̀ kọjá ilé yẹn nìkan ni wọ́n sì ẹ rántí ilé tí mo lọ ṣó yín ẹ̀bẹ̀ yìí náà lẹ bú mi náà pé ọ̀tá ajé lè mi ò láìkì nǹkan tó dáa ilé yẹn nìkan lọ bá ìdí bá ṣe rí nígbà lẹ náà ló sì wà I'm sure pé wọ́n kàn ti pa ilé $12 million mo kí ìyàwó Adéọlá Òsínlóye mo kí ẹgbẹ̀yìn girama ẹ̀gá gbọ́n tarákùnrin sọ̀tàn kàn fi mẹ́tò ìwálẹ̀.
Because the Dangote is requesting that we should suspend or stop all importation of petroleum products, especially AGO and jet fuel, and direct all marketers to the refinery.
Dangote ní empty house bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ilé yẹn mo sì gbàbẹ̀ kọjá bọ̀ mo kàn ní time kí n máa park kí n máa ṣe live kí n máa mo gbàbẹ̀ kọjá bí a ti bá ní time ní again ti bá tún gbàbẹ̀ kọjá bí ṣe fi wọ̀nyí yẹn náà ló ṣì wà nothing has changed wọ́n pọ̀ tán ní mélòó ló fi máa rántí àwọn ìbáwọ̀ là ń struggle tá a san rẹ́ǹtì ẹni tó ń san mortgage àwọn tí rà pa wọ́n dẹ̀ máa gbé fáwọn ọkàn tó kàn máa bá wọn lọ sílẹ̀kùn ọ̀wọ́ bí a work camp wà nínú bẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ clean ẹ̀ bí a ti Tinubu à ń bọ̀ ní London on the state visit bóyá tẹ̀lé bàbá ẹ̀ wá a ní káwọn ọmọ gégé àwọn fine girls wá ṣe party níbẹ̀. Wọ́n ní Dangote ní gbogbo marketers ọ̀dọ̀ òun ni kò ti máa wá repo ẹ gbọ́rọ̀.
That is not good for the nation.
Ẹ ṣe mọ̀ pé that is not good for the nation. But when Dangote was importing and giving access to the dollar against all Nigerians, because why? Because ọmọ Fúlàní ni. He was being given more power. Kò ń ṣòwò nìkan àti BUA àtàwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. A sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ṣúgà. Ìyá wa kan ló jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ṣúgà yẹn ibì kan wà ní Kwara State mo rántí mọ́ nísìnyí ibi tó pé bẹ̀. Bastic àbí kankan aṣọ níjọ́ òní Dangote gbé ṣúgà wá òun nìkan lá gbé mílíkì wá òun nìkan lá gbé díìsì wá á tún wá ta sìmẹ́ǹtì tó wọ́n fún yín bọ̀ tó bá dá Áfíríkà á rí reduce price ẹ̀ kí ló sọ arákùnrin tá a bá ti gbọ́ tọ́nísìn tí balansis màá wá ṣe play mo ní sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí.
In terms of energy security and that is not good for markets because of monopoly.
Kò dá because of monopoly tẹ bá fèmí náà nìkan láyè pé èmi nìkan o kò sẹ́ni kankan tó gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ mídíà tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation Koiki ní àti the monopoly ni it's not good at all.
So in terms of quality, currently the AGO quality in terms of sulfur.
Ó tún wá ń jẹ́ kó yé wa pé quality ti Dangote gan kò dàbí àwọn táwọn ń ṣe láti ta. Gbogbo wọn pátápátá mo sọ fún yín pé every country tí Nàìjíríà ń bá ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ epo níta tó ń gbé crude oil lọ tó ń refine ẹ̀ you will also tó bá fìwọ́ náà síbẹ̀ ò ní mọ̀gbà tó máa ra Bentley owó yẹn owó epo rọ̀bì òun ló dùn jù àtowó gold tó ń jí ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Those two things are powerful. Ò ní mọ̀gbà tó máa ra Rolls Royce because owó yẹn á kọ́ máa flow ni. And what do you do? Oil and gas. Oil and gas wo lẹ́yìn ṣe tí kò kan mẹ̀kúnnù that people continue to suffer for all the consequences. So let me just rewind it and play it through while we prepare you for how to exit, and then Amatu Padawa.
Well, just like you rightly asked, there are a lot of concerns about supply of petroleum products nationwide, and the claims by some media houses that we're trying to scuttle Dangote refinery. That's not so. Dangote refinery is still in the pre-commissioning stage. It has not been licensed yet. We haven't licensed them yet. They're still in pre-commissioning. I think they're about 45% completion rather. So we cannot rely heavily on one refinery to feed the nation. Of course, Dangote is requesting that we should suspend or stop all importation of petroleum products, especially AGO and jet fuel, and direct all marketers to the refinery. That is not good for the nation in terms of energy security, and that is not good for markets because of monopoly. So, in terms of quality, currently the AGO quality in terms of sulfur is the lowest, as far as West African requirement of 50 ppm. Dangote refinery, as well as some major refineries, like Walter Smith refinery, RD refinery, they produce between 650 to 1,200 ppm. So in terms of quality, their quality is much inferior to the imported quality.
Video Timon Wala and Kon Motiri. Let's listen to this. This is coming from one of your House of Rep. Àwọn ló wà ní Green Chamber bí, àwọn Red ní Senator, àwọn ní Green ní House of Assembly Member, Honorable criminals, Honorable Ole, Honorable Jeguru Jere Ẹ̀gbọ́n tó sọ.
Speak to the people of Nigeria. Your crying is right. Your complaint of hardship is right. But is the solution found in carrying placard and lining the streets? Is the solution found in copying a country lesser than us? The references that are made today to Kenya and all the rest of them, they are smaller country to Nigeria. We are giant of Africa. We must provide solution that is better and sustainable and lasting. That solution is not found in our children being killed on the street while protesting. It's not found in our raising placard. It's found in supporting the policies of government and understanding that these policies need time to begin to materialize. Moving, that we amend that prayer to include that members sacrifice maybe 50% of our salary for a period of 3 months or 6 months to help Nigerians and to show that we are in support.
Mo ní láti kọ́ sí ibẹ̀ yẹn, ó ti gbé yín ní mugun. Wọ́n náà àwọn máa kọ́ọ̀tù sálárì àwọn fún oṣù mẹ́ta kí wọ́n lè fún wọn ní owó. Ààrẹ ni tó sọ kí la máa rà sẹ́, a ní owó ní bíbá 3,000 ní. Ṣé ó lè gbé mi kí n jẹ tí òkè tí bá tẹ̀wá jẹ talẹ́ tí mo jẹ tọ̀sán tó bá tún dọ̀la kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀? In America, so no, not America, the United Nations, and I want to be sure, poverty, Nigeria, 2024. Poverty levels are projected. What's in projected? What's in projected? What's in learning projection? The poverty levels are projected to increase to 38.8% in 2024. Although in 2025, Mr. Abiodun, which policy has ever been marginalized in that country? What is everybody? Despite the low unemployment rate, in tó fa protest Bangladesh ni ọ̀rọ̀ fún wọn níṣẹ́ a máa ríṣẹ́, ó ti di woro sí woro, kódà ó ti gbé ṣọmọ fún àwọn Bangladesh ní gbogbo White House lánàá. Wọ́n ti ilẹ̀ ti dàrú, ilẹ̀ ti rọ́, àwọn náà ti attack ọlọ́pàá, ó ti wà ní chaos stage. Ó lè ti calm nísìnyí o, but kí ló fà á tí London is because àwọn èèyàn wọn nílé government attack wọn látara pé wọ́n ní wọ́n fún àwọn oníṣẹ́ ìwọ nísìn òní èmi ò ní bá wọn lọ protest o no problem ṣáà make sure pé ìgbà tí àwa náà bá sọ pé àti ready tó bá jẹ́ pé tiwa ló ń ṣe it goes náà ni. But one thing is that the poverty levels are projected to increase to 38.8% in 2024, despite the low unemployment rate in the country, low consumer spending. Mo ní ẹ̀yin olóṣèlú ẹ gbé owó síta káwọn èèyàn rí owó ná. Gbogbo owó tẹ́ tọ́jú pamọ́ tẹ́ fẹ́ ná ní 2027. Ẹ release owó yẹn, ẹ fún yàn kan ní 10,000, ẹ fún yàn kan 100,000, 200,000. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ fi ṣe whatever. Ó máa help economy yẹn. Ẹ wá tọ́jú owó pamọ́. Ẹ lọ ń ṣe sí dọ́là àti pounds. Ẹ wá ní wàhálà ò ní sí. Okay. Purchasing power remains an issue. Kí ló ń pè ní purchasing power? Mo fẹ́ jẹun, ṣé mo lè rówó ra oúnjẹ yẹn? Ọmọ mi sick, ṣé mo lè ra oògùn? Tó ń ṣe pé ìtò máa nọ́ọ̀sẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àgbo tó dẹ̀ pé ẹ̀kọ́ ti check ọmọ yẹn. Especially in the absence of commensurate increase in minimum wage to mitigate the inflationary growth in the economy. There is fire on the mountain on Nigeria. Extreme poverty as share of global population in Africa 2024 by country. African countries with the highest share of global population living below the extreme poverty line. How do we know that countries that are living below poverty line? You are expected to have this money, not in dollar, but in equivalent to this naira. So that means every blessed day, o gbọ́dọ̀ lè sọ pé o ní 1,000 whatever the exchange rate stand as of today. That is $1. Tó o bá ti ní $1, kò ń ṣe dandan pé dollar in naira, you are classified under the extreme poverty line in 2024. The first country is Nigeria, 11.3%. The next country is Democratic Republic of Congo, 9.6%. Tanzania, 3.9%. Mozambique, 3.7%. Madagascar, 3.2%. Uganda, 3%. Kenya, 2.7%. Malawi, 2.7%. Ethiopia, 2.7%. Niger Republic, 2.3%. South Africa, 2.1%. South Sudan. So that means pé South Sudan tó ń jagun lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí, their poverty better than our own. Our number one, 11.3%. What is now the essence of your one Nigeria? One Nigeria, one Nigeria. Koiki, we fear one Nigeria. We love one Nigeria. What is the essence of that one Nigeria today? If the country is still classified as extreme poverty. Now, Edeka expand a little bit. Let's go into it. And I can share the link of this if you want it. It is called the statista.com. I can share you the link if you want to go and double check yourself. But I will sort on the extreme poverty as shared of global population in Africa 2024 by country. This was published by Safidin Gala on the March 22, 2024. In 2024, over 11% of the world population in extreme poverty, with the poverty threshold at 2.15 cents dollar. So that means not $1. You will need $2. But only the $2. And that $2 means that whatever the exchange rate, whether the bank rate in you, whether the àwọn àbókí ní Yaba, ní Mushin, ní Ojú Ẹlẹ́gba, ní gbogbo ibi tó wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá àti across Nigeria. Because lè lọ ṣẹ́ dọ́là ní post office yàn function tó yẹn. Bank ò dẹ̀ ní fún ẹ ní dọ́là torí pé àwọn gan what you are stressed out. So what the poverty line is saying that you as a Nigerian, you will need 2 of these in equivalent to Naira as of today. You will need $2 a day, every blessed day. Kò ń ṣe pé kò ní dọ́là méjì lénìí, kó dọ́là kó má ní, kò ń ṣe pé kò ní 10,000 equivalent of whatever it is. You must have $2 every day, Monday to Sunday. Tó o bá ti ní $2 tó lè máa ná fún rẹ lójoojúmọ́, ìwọ ni mò ń sọ o, kò ń ṣe ìwọ àti ìyàwó ẹ o. Ìyàwó ẹ náà gbọ́dọ̀ ní tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́, ìwọ gbọ́dọ̀ ní tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Ká dẹ̀ sọ pé ká tẹ̀ mú lọ sí 1,500 ní owó. That means I was right in the beginning of this program that we need 3,000. We need to add the money, so 3,000 péré la need. Mo gbọ́dọ̀ lè sọ pé ní ebi ò ní pa mí ní Nàìjíríà, according to the World Bank or whatever, you need 3,000 naira every blessed day. Tó o bá ti ní 3,000, tó ń pè ní 3K, ọmọ, classify yourself as people living in poverty line. Ó wà lára àwọn tá à ń sọ pé ó ti wà in poverty. Báwo la ṣe máa wá gbára wa sílẹ̀? Ẹ jẹ́ á padà sí tí olóṣèlú yìí sọ. Níbo ló gbẹ́nu sí? Ó yá, arábìnrin yìí máa sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn, ẹ̀gbọ́n tí wèrè lè sọ.
I want to appeal.
Ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, Yobe lòun ti wá. Yobe kò produce anything. Àwọn kan sọ́kà wá dry nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Tó bá béèrè pé kí ni Yobe, kí ni wọ́n produce tó múra bí àwọn alájẹ́ yìí. Fatima Talaba is the federal constituency of Yobe. You now watching me, Omo Yoruba, you are likely not to go and to stay in Yobe, but you want me to be funding Yobe as part of Nigeria. Yobe tó ní kankan tó ń ṣe ju pé owó tó ń bọ̀ láti Lagos àti àwọn state wa tó kù wá adẹ̀ wá pín as part of the fake payment. One bastards.
To those that are instigating this protest, because I believe there are people.
Àwa ló ń bá wí o. Koiki, stop instigating the protest. No, we are not instigating the protest. Àwa dúró fún self-determination. I begged Nigerians, I pleaded, I asked them to support self-determination. We will not need any protest right now.
People behind this protest. It's not that people are just doing it by themselves. And I think DSS must work hard.
Eripami, only DSS must work hard. DSS that cannot find Boko Haram. DSS that does not know when you get kidnapped. DSS tí kò lè trace from point A to B tí Boko Haram communicate pẹ̀lú aráàlú tí wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ ń deliver owó in large quantity, not small money o. Boko Haram terrorists, Fulani terrorists, they would come and kidnap us broad daylight, and DSS cannot trace it. And do you know that it is bọ̀bọ̀ tí mo ní ó kú pépà yẹn dà? Ẹ jẹ́ fún yín ní ǹbọ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ pé bíbá practical làwọn máa ń ṣe nílẹ̀. Pépà tí Wednesday délé, pépà tàná. Ọmọ tí mo ní ó lọ fún first holiday that end up tó kú sí ọmọ yìí boy yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ nǹkan kankan fún yín. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ pin kankan ní nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kà yìí. Mother leaves tribute for tragic son Jay. Jay Slater's mother has left a tribute to her beautiful boy close to the spot where the British teenager died in Tenerife. The 19-year-old body was found in a ravine in the mountainous region near the village of Masca on Sunday. He went missing on June 17, 2024, after a festival, and is thought to have fallen while walking back to his accommodation. Floral tribute from his family have been left. One of his mother, Debbie Duncan, read to my beautiful boy, "I am so sorry we never found you." I miss you so much. You will forever young and forever missed. Love you so much, Mom. His younger brother, Zach, wrote, hope you are partying up there with Granddad. A vigil took place in his hometown of Osterwistil, Lancashire, with friends releasing dozens of blue balloons into the sky in his memory. The same spot tí wọ́n ní wọ́n tracy phone ẹ̀ sí gbẹ̀yìn ibẹ̀ náà lọ padà ti rí. But ẹ mọ̀ pé ní mountain lọ ti ń wá, and in the mountain we had to ṣubú, I don't know, nǹkan kan lè cover whatever, but láti June 17 ló ti sọnù. Kí ni mo fẹ́ fàyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé eléyìí wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ DSS ẹ wá DSS gbogbo agbára tó ṣì ń lò nísìn wọ́n ò lè lò láti lọ fi tíráàkì àwọn Boko Haram terrorists tó ń pa wá. 2 hours ní program yìí, so we have 12 minutes ẹ jẹ́ ká push ẹ̀. Arábìnrin wa ó wá ń pọ́n DSS lé, ó ń pọ́n DSS lé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ agbọ́n tó sọ again.
Because I believe there are people behind this protest. It's not that people are just doing it by themselves. And I think DSS must work hard to find if they can at least be able to scout and get those people that are instigating or the leaders of these protests so that they can dialogue, we can dialogue with them. Let's talk to them.
On this platform, I keep using the word dialogue. Where Mogboti Baba Solenkan, before we start wrapping up, Baba ni ati send letters to Tinubu, and Tinubu rejected our letter. Kote dawalo. Oni Baba Akintoye, ko letter wo le nko si mi. Èmi busy lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Mo fẹ́ fix in Nigeria. Mo fẹ́ make sure pé ebi ò ní pa àwọn èèyàn wa, security máa wà. So ẹ má tí gbéyàn wá síwájú mi. Mo busy gan báyìí. Bàbá wa ní the next letter ká máa kọ sí. Mo like tone tí bàbá lò ńbẹ̀ yẹn. Pé letter yẹn máa hot díẹ̀. Letter yẹn ò ní wá jẹ́ fún Tinubu nìkan mọ́ nísìn. Àti wá send ẹ̀ ságbáyé. In tán pè ní peaceful resolution táwa ṣì ń wá nìyẹn. Dialogue. Ẹgbọ́n kan tóun náà sọ ní bíbá ìyá yìí. Only dialogue. But the fact remains is that wọ́n fẹ́ dialogue pẹ̀lú anybody. Ṣe ni wọ́n ń ṣe bí ìgbà tó yẹ pé orí ń ta wọ́n, àwọn nìkan làwọn wà níbẹ̀, kí la máa ṣe fáwọn. Èmi dẹ̀ ni kò sí nǹkan kan tí anybody máa ṣe fún yín. All we are saying is that ẹ dialogue pẹ̀lú wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbé ọ̀rọ̀ self-determination. Àwọn tó fẹ́ protest náà, ẹ dialogue pẹ̀lú wọn. But do you think that all this dialogue can work at the last hour? At the last hour. This time next week, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wo calendar, ká calculate, ẹ jẹ́ ká wo calendar, ìbò kí ni calendar sọ nísìn? Èní ni, all right, calendar July to December. Images. Àwa ní mbọ̀. Calendar ṣìnkó ló lọ gbé wá àárín de calendar ṣìnkó. Mbọ̀. Èní ni 19 àbí. So gbogbo ọjọ́ tó kù táwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n máa jáde, wọ́n ní jáde, I don't know. Àwa ní 19. 29. So within the next 2 weeks, Tuesday, normally go on, láti announce. All they have to do is just go out. But what can announce? Bóyá láti prepare government pé àwọn ń bọ̀ problem wọn nìyẹn. But let's go back to the woman and finish the last part.
There is no any meaningful achievement in any world without peaceful coexistence. And
ó ní ṣé mo gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ mẹ́rin dáadáa ṣá ẹja tún gbọ́ kí ló sọ mẹ́rin.
Dialogue, we can dialogue with them. Let's talk to them.
Okay.
There is no any meaningful achievement in any world without peaceful coexistence.
Peaceful coexistence. So, wow, tí ẹ fẹ́ lọ pa Ìgbòho sílé, ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ kẹ́ dialogue pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho, peaceful coexistence. The country must go down. How soon is what nobody knows. But the job is to keep the toes of everybody and prepare our mind for whatever the case may be.
And Mr. Speaker, we know that the hunger is so very much that.
The anger is so much.
We just have to do something about it.
You want to play play. I want to share real man sorrow nísìn. Ẹ já gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ again. Mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ rojú ẹ̀ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Let's bring my laptop to the front. Let's listen to her. So I'll just put it back from here. Níbi tó ti gba mic lọ́wọ́ arákùnrin yẹn. Or let's start from the beginning.
Speak to the people of Nigeria. Your crying is right. Your complaint of hardship is right. But is the solution found in carrying placard and lining the streets? Is the solution found in copying a country lesser than us? The references that are made today to Kenya and all the rest of them, they are smaller country to Nigeria. We are giant of Africa. We must prefer a solution that is better and sustainable and lasting. That solution is not found in our children being killed on the street while protesting. It's not found in our raising placard. It's found in supporting the policies of government and understanding that these policies need time to begin to materialize. Moving, that we amend that prayer to include that members sacrifice maybe 50% of our salary for a period of 3 months or 6 months to help Nigerians and to show that we are in support.
I want to appeal to those that are instigating this protest, because I believe there are people behind this protest. It's not that people are just doing it by themselves. And I think DSSS must work hard to find if they can at least be able to scout and get those people that are instigating or the leaders of these protests, so that they can dialogue. We can dialogue with them. Let's talk to them. There is no any meaningful achievement in any world without peaceful coexistence. And Mr. Speaker, we know that the hunger is so very much that we just have to do something about it. We cannot tell them not to come and protest when we don't tell them what we intend to do. We have to have a program. We have to tell them that really Nigeria or country is going to do something about this. Today I saw Mr. President.
Did you get that? If you don't get that, you cannot get anything again. Muke Allen Conde. 1 hour, 55 minutes into the program. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI. It is Koikimedia. We started with the Bangladesh and then joined it with so many other areas just to remind us again and again that olóṣèlú who like and who like no condition làwọn ń gbé who like wàhálà ẹ̀yin jẹ́ káwa mí wọ́n gbẹ̀gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ báyìí nísìn wọ́n máa panic ni. So where we are right now, as we complete this broadcast this afternoon again, Bangladesh is going through turmoil. Students, the Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina, appeared on a network on Wednesday night appealing for calm, days after violent protests, which have at least 19 people dead. Bangladesh, delay you, possibly more and hundreds injured. Students have been holding rallies demanding change to a system which reserves a third of public sector jobs for the relatives of veterans of the country's war for independence from Pakistan in 1971. The students are arguing that the system is discriminatory, asking for recruitment based on merit. The government has been trying to quell the protest. In tó ń pè ní quell ni pé wọ́n ń da omi tútù sí, wọ́n máa da omi tútù sí lọ́kàn. Ẹ má gba Yorùbá nation. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ ṣe regional. Wọ́n fẹ́ máa da omi tútù sí wa lọ́kàn ni. Fẹ́ regional government. The very structure. Self-determination la fẹ́. Ìdí gbogbo yìí máa gbóná láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ. The students are arguing that the system is discriminatory. The government has been trying to quell the protest. On Thursday, switching off the country's mobile internet in an attempt to slow the students. Ẹ tún fa wèrè ní kinní kan ní tó ló ṣàṣàn inú ìjọ Jímọ̀ kó ló ẹ̀ má máa sọ̀rọ̀ àlùfàǹṣá lórí program. I respect àwọn obìnrin wa, àwọn mothers wa. Anything tó máa tàbùkù kan wọ́n, a máa fẹ́ avoid ẹ̀ àfi tó bá dójú ẹ̀. Ó fa wèrè ní kinní kan. Oyè yín tí ọmọlúàbí ni wá lórí platform àmọ́ kí àwa Ìyábọ̀ Ológbòmí. Instead, it become the deadliest day. Nǹkan kan máa ró tí Nàìjíríà máa fi wálẹ̀ ká tó máa parí ètò. Èyí lẹ máa control tó fi ṣẹlẹ̀. A lè control whatever would be. Àmúwọ́ Ọlọ́run ni, ohun Ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, torí pé Ọlọ́run ti ránṣẹ́ sí wọn, etí wọn ti di gbáràn, òsínwín, don bastard làwọn olóṣèlú. Mo kí ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ. Wọ́n ní Thursday àná òun ló wá jẹ́ the deadliest day so far according to the news agent. Tí AFP bá ti gbé ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation, kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ protester àti ń débẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀. But kí la fẹ́ gbé nísìn? Koiki ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní bíbá chaos wà ní nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀, so don't expect them to talk about us. The BBC Bengali services, ibi táwọn máa ń náwó sí nìyẹn. BBC kò sílùú tọ́ọ̀sì ní gbogbo àgbáyé. Mo ní a ní ìdòwò tó pọ̀, kò ń ṣòwò kékeré là ń sọ. Ẹ tọ́lọ̀ bá bù ẹ fún àwa náà. Ẹ délé gbọ́. BBC wọ́n ní Bengali service, but ṣe rò pé ẹnu ló fi ń ṣe owó ni. Has confirmed 19 deaths so far, 13 of them only on Thursday. Ìjọ kan wọ́n pa èèyàn 13 ní Bangladesh. Among the dead was a 32-year-old journalist for a Dhaka Times. Sheikh Hasina had condemned the protesters' death as murder in her Wednesday television appearance, but her words were largely dismissed by protesters organized. Wọ́n ní Sheikh kọ́ jágbàjágbà lọ Sheikh ọ̀rọ̀ à ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé ara ń kan Gaza. So àwọn tó ń rò pé they will be able to do the same thing and call the North. We wait and see. The government has also killed so many people in the day that we cannot join any discussion in the current circumstances. Koikimedia bringing the work closer to your doorstep. That is how far we can take you this afternoon. Please join us when we are out again for more awareness program on Yoruba Nation as we continue to say, no retreat, no surrender. Bye for now.